really need to do something about my armor situation because it's just not amazing. I love the slaying, but prefer having better defenses. Since this guy's really not destroying stuff too much with spells. Not that he's doing terribly or anything. He can tab through most things easily, but... Okay, so Mace is done. Invo done. Let's go ahead and finish up shields. What the heck? Pre-kill, what have you done? It's great mace though. Really good damage. Ring of Evasion. Wow. Pretty nice, but I have a better one. That was a somewhat difficult Depths 5. Q Master has spoken. Twitch DJ. What? That's not what I said. Yeah, I feel this one is actually on the playlist too. Well, maybe, possibly I took it off if it triggered demonetization, but that doesn't really matter anymore because channel has, YouTube put rules that you can only monetize if you have like sufficient subscribers. It's like 1,000 or something, which we'll probably get to eventually, but I don't really care because YouTube monetization is pretty much a joke unless you really get like tens of thousands of views or probably more than that. Yeah, so armor. Glowing plate. +4, good enchant. Oh no, trust me, OC Remix triggers that all the time. It's because the terms for OC Remix, if you read it, does not allow you to use OC Remix in their in your videos unless you have contacted the artist and have rights, and he's been granted rights. So it's just like anything else. It's just that, yeah, most OC Remix artists aren't going to enforce it, but many actually do, and I've gotten a lot of triggered from there. Although some of them might be false matches. Sometimes like samples they use will trigger it, and it's not really the song. It's just these days I don't bother because it's like I don't actually care. Just like, oh no, I can't monetize a song that I already can't monetize. Man. More scale, a ruined chain. Thing is, I could gain like, let's see, with the chain I could gain like, scale is, how much would I gain? I Scale 6, chain is 8. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Have I actually gotten up to 20 yet for armor? Oh no, I'm way far away from that. Holy crap. Way far away. And I don't have very good fighting either. It's kind of the next stuff I should really work on. Although we're kind of running out of time to truly work on stuff. Yeah, that is, I don't actually know the rule. The thing that I have in bad songs are songs. Hey, what's up? Nope, how's it going? The thing about published by Nintendo isn't even accurate, because that was more for demonetization, but Symphony of the Night got my videos muted. So just some copyright holders don't have agreements and it just gets muted. And sometimes it's muted only in certain countries. Like there was this rule, I guess, in the EU or maybe just in Germany. What's it called? Gemma or something? And it was getting muted in Germany, but not muted anywhere else. So I obviously don't want it muted anywhere, but yeah, I can't really predict. So I would say unless I put it in that command, don't worry about it. And I don't have any sort of list. And this usual rule though about like vocals or any pop music, I still don't want that kind of music for the most part, unless you somehow think somebody thinks it's really like relevant and the people in the stream will enjoy it. Well, yeah, like Soten definitely not, but Nintendo tracks are actually fine. They've never muted. It's just that they would always a lot of Nintendo stuff triggered demonetization, but I don't actually care about that. I do care about muting, but only Soten and pop. Sometimes when I did the song requests and people would request pop music, that would get stuff muted. But even then, there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just like you have to sort of see. I should update that little command though. Okay. Secret of Mana Drums. Oh, Secret of Mana Drums. Such a good game. Why did it have drums that sound like that though? Yeah, so I was looking for armor to upgrade to. This is sort of tricky because on the one hand, yeah, so if I upgraded to chain, eventually if I trained enough armor, I would get essentially like 2 + 2 base. So 2 armor from the base, because chain is 8 and scale is 6. And then 2 more armor from armor skill from the base, if I get, say, around 20 armor, which I'm pretty far away from. So that's 4, and then any enchant difference, which would be 5 if I enchant it up. So that's like 9 AC. Theoretically, I wouldn't get all of that for now, versus a bit of int and a lot of slaying. What I could do to counteract the loss of slaying is get rid of the scale and then wear this nice ring here. And I wouldn't need to wear the RC++ ring. I actually wouldn't even lose much strength, and I would regain the int. So that's really a good plan. I really should do that. You haven't played Secret of Mana? Yeah, I mean, if you played it now, it's gonna feel pretty dated. I can't say that it's like that amazing of a game, really. It's not. I mean, it's kind of fun, but it's pretty grindy. Maybe some remake would actually. Have they done a remake of that game? I don't know. I played Second Densetsu 3. I actually didn't really care for it too much. I got like all the way to the end. It just didn't really feel different in any interesting way. And they sort of did the thing where it's like this larger cast of characters, but there's even less development of the characters, so you care less about them. Not that the original Secret of Mana story was anything that good in the first place, but Square sort of did that a bunch. They did that with Final Fantasy VI, and they like blew up the cast of characters and made everything like not central to a few characters, and then you just ended up maybe not caring about most of them. So I didn't really care for that. That's why I sort of enjoy Final Fantasy IV more than 6. If I'm gonna play a JRPG, I want those elements to be kind of like prominent and like simple. I kind of want to feel like I'm playing a comic book that's not trying too hard to be artsy, because I don't play video games they're not like a substitute for literature. They're just basically like, those JRPGs are like playable comic book games in a lot of ways, because the games themselves are so kind of easy. Like, they're not all that much of a challenge. It's just like to go through the story and see the graphics and the sound and stuff. That's sort of what it is for me. But I know other people like, have different tastes in that way. All right, so one last check here. Do I want to go for the chain? I probably want to at least try to upgrade the chain, because I don't like doing Zot with bad defenses. I tend to get into more trouble. You just have to play more carefully. Normally I would be more gung-ho about doing it for things that weren't Formicids. Yeah, that's another thing, is it did have a 2-player mode. I mean, the gameplay in it is not that great. Don't have an amazing amount of food, that's for sure. Of course, jeez. Kind of a lack of armor in this game overall. Sort of weird. It's just one of those games. I've got 4 enchant armor. What do we have for scales? What do I have for RF? Got this Faith Amulet. That is at this. Oh, I already have Arlek. Okay, so that's not even as useful. But the slaying is still nice. And it's also int. I could go for dragon scales. The problem is they would just be +4 and hence pretty crappy. Sort of sucks. Damn. I mean, I'm not really going to get to improve the scale. There's no... Oh, there's a chainmail of RF, but again, it's just going to be +4. I can wear a ring. There's Gold Dragon scales, but we're going to nuke every spell to hell if we do that. What are our spells? What, do I have this chain? What does it look like? Okay. So it's usable. I can even use Invis if I swap. God. Is that really what we're going to go for? I guess it is. Just play the good pal Gamma Funk. As long as you only want to play DCSS. Play any game you want. Welp. We have fire resistance. We can make +5 chain. I guess that's maybe our best bet. And I could take this off. What am I going to put on in its place? I could just put on the slaying ring, really. And I could swap for more RF. I mean, why not, right? Board gamer, not a huge board gamer. I mean, I played them, but I don't go for them that much. I'm not like amazing at them. I mean, I do fine when I play them, but I guess, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't play like all that many different kinds of games, really. sort of picky about what roguelikes I learn because I sort of like to learn how to play them well, and it's so time consuming for that genre to actually get anywhere with them. Protection from fire. Put on the old keep that so we don't have any RC, but that is our RC swap. And now we've got a bunch more slaying. That's cool. That, well, not a bunch more. We actually gained a little bit off of the scale, but we have a little bit better AC, and we're going to stop shields for now. I will use the focus of armor. What is armor's? Let's say just 16. Wish we had better AC, but not a lot we can do about it. I have to use that invis. Oh yeah, we need a third room. That's a very good point. I don't have any hardcore. So I don't really feel like going to slime, so I guess we're gonna have to go to... That's sort of a pain, man. Kind of low on consumables in the first place. Do I want to do vaults? Guess I have no choice. Kind of wish I had shatter, but I don't have shatter, so wishing for it won't help. I wonder, is it castable with yeah, that's what I thought. Not even close, not even, well, if it were like somehow well below, but we're just way too far, so it's not going to happen. I guess I will go to vaults. Oh, stuck menu, thanks for pointing that out. Let me get rid of the chat. Go. People joining when the menu's up. That bug. Yeah, Darkest Dungeon is sort of a neat game. I've watched a bunch of streams of it. It probably wouldn't be a game I would learn. I didn't even really get into like Slay the Spire, and that kind of looked more interesting overall, but also looked like it kind of got dull, like it might get sort of dull after a while. Alright, I guess I'm going to V4. Maybe, you know, I decided to upgrade this armor now, and I might regret that. I could have stuck with the armor that I had for... Don't really have a... Wait a blink. What do the downstairs look like? Anything? helpful? No, not really. Don't really have any summons either. Be very ideal to do slime for this character, but I don't have any art core. It's a shame. That is a shame. Don't like doing vaults on this one as much. Could do Abyss if I felt like it, but Abyss is its own kind of hassle. Things going wrong in Abyss and you can't teleport, whereas you can usually... Which fear do I have? Only the one. Oh, and wizardry. That guy. What do you got going on here? I don't know if you can do that. Oh, that was done. Oh well. I wasn't sure how that would work out, but I guess it did. Hey, what's up, Johnny Trout? There we go. Changed form. That's what I wanted him to do. I'll watch out for that frost giant because I don't got RC. Going plate. Yeah. I mean, you can. Nothing wrong with that for Formicid. But we didn't have any Vault Wardens, so we elected to try it. I'm not really sure how well Pacify would have worked on a Vault Warden, so... I mean, that's the other part about playing a Formicid, is you do have so much SH that you can do some good stuff. There we go. I don't know why I moved to a different area, but now at this point we could try a shaft, but yeah, I don't really like, shaft all that much because it's not like you can chain the teleport anyhow. You just shaft into someplace awful. I don't like fighting in the center. I just straight up don't like doing Vaults 5 on Formicid, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Wish I could do Slime instead. I just don't really like doing Slime without our core. I guess maybe actually Abyss would have been a pretty reasonable call. Especially with the amount of healing. Might have actually been the best call for this. Just does feel sort of iffy. I mean, you can get into the side, but just sucks that you don't have any, you don't have any escape options on a fixed level. If you get marked, that also sucks. That's why I hate Formicids. Yeah, I think you're right, Planktonite. I think it would have been the better call, to be honest. I don't know why I didn't do that. Yeah, exactly. I don't like it. This stair dance worked out, but honestly, I don't think I would do this again. Like, it happened to work out, but It's just happened to be that way, as opposed to this feeling like an actually good strategy.